Hello, everyone. I hope you're ready for some sci-fi first-person horror, because we're getting it with Moon Chronicles, made by the masters of first-person horror, Renegade Kid. That's right, the makers of Dementium and Dementium 2. We're all familiar with those games. We're all familiar with the nightmares that those games imposed on us. We're playing not a new game from Renegade Kid, even though this game did just come out on the 3DS, but rather Moon Chronicles is a remake of a game that came out in 2009 on the DS. Though actually this is only part of Moon, because we're playing Moon Chronicles Episode 1, so it's only part of the full experience. Why don't we start? We'll play a new game. Are you ready for the fear? You better be. We'll play on normal. Just, you know.
June 4th, 2058. Log entry 01. Major Edward Kane. Ever since Roswell, we've known we're not alone. Now, more than a century later, they've found this hatch on the moon. Is this going to be our next giant leap? If so, just what are we jumping into? We're about to find out. End log. Sergeant Blake, get the team to the transport and proceed to the hatch site. Maintain uplink, but observe radio silence.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the moon, Major Kane, Captain Tsukigami. I'm Lieutenant Stevens. I hope our cargo ship wasn't too uncomfortable for you. We've ridden worse. What's the situation, Lieutenant? General Lambert will give you a full rundown. We've set up our briefing room for you to use as a command center. Map data should be uploaded to your personal navigation devices any minute now. Yes, mine's been updated. Thank you, Lieutenant. Grab your gear, Suki. I'll meet you there.
So the game has begun, and we've gotten a basic overview of the story. A strange hatch was found on the moon. Hatch to where? I guess we're gonna find out. So the game plays the same way as Dementium plays. We move the stylus around on a touchscreen to look around, and we can use the face buttons to move. If you want to change the orientation so that you're using the stylus with your right hand and use the D-pad to move around with your left hand, you can do that as well. But I prefer to use the stylus with my left. It doesn't seem like we can actually talk to these gentlemen. Nor can we go in the ship to go back home, because that's probably the most sensible thing to do. Much like Dementium on the DS, the game runs very smoothly. That is one thing about Renegade Kid's games. You can't take away from that. They did run very well on the hardware they were on. I mean, even though this is the 3DS, apparently it ran just as well on the DS.
All personnel are required to remain in their parachute suits in all areas of the station until further notice. Attention, Code 6. All personnel are required to remain in their parachute.
Well, everything seems alright.
All areas of the station until further notice.
We can't actually seem to talk to anyone, or maybe they're just not interested in speaking with us. Maybe they're busy.
Further notice. Attention, Code 6.
Now this is just sloppy. Look at this right here. What if someone needed to go through this door? No one cares. Everyone's too busy in what they're doing. This is probably some kind of hazard. But I guess OSHA does not exist on the moon.
Nice setup they have here. Looks like they put all that funding to good use.
Major, we have a transmission coming in from General Lambert.
Put her on the main screen.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good to see you made it in one piece. Has your team been deployed?
Yes, ma'am. They should be arriving at the hatch shortly.
Good. As you know, a crew there uncovered what looks like an access point into a larger structure. The markings on this hatch are similar to those found in the Roswell wreckage. Personnel were ordered to hold fast, and your team was dispatched immediately to investigate.
The team has arrived at target. Pipe their helmet cam feeds to the secondary monitors. Sir, Alpha Team has set up a perimeter around the dig site, awaiting further... What happened? It was a massive power surge from that hatch, sir. It disrupted the signal. We've lost contact with the team and General Lambert. Boost the signal. Get them back. I can't, sir. There's too much interference. Stay here, Suki. I'm going out there.
Alright, so we've got an emergency, and now it's a video game because we have a gun. I guess everyone's sufficiently bulletproof in this room. So it seemed that we were maybe going to learn a little bit about this uh-oh. Alright. Well, looks like everyone was murdered when we were in that little meeting. By robots, it seems. We, communicate with our... Hold on. I think it's up to you whether or not you like the first-person control scheme that you have on the DS and the 3DS. Moving the stylus around on the screen to look around. I mean, I think it's not a bad solution. It does take a little bit of getting used to. Once you get acclimated to it, it's not bad. But it can take a little bit of getting used to. As you saw, we kind of have codec scenes with... Alright, we ran into a mysterious canister that kind of made ghosts come out of it, and now we feel wonderful. We have the body of a man half our age. And everyone's dead. Alright, so we're getting right down to it. Not spending a whole lot of time here. It's not very interesting up here. What we really want is to go down this hatch. So it's opened up, we've been attacked, and it seems that some of our compatriots have been abducted. So I guess only one way to go. Chapter completed. The prologue has been finished as we enter the hatch and see what lies within the moon. In our briefing, they did say it seemed that the hatch led to a larger complex underground, and it seems that that's true. The moon was really hollow, I guess. Alright, somehow the data connection from our suit was able to interface with the door. How strange if this is such alien technology. Or being attacked by robots, but perhaps not alien robots. They said this all seemed terrestrial in origin. So perhaps there's some sort of government conspiracy going on here. If this is not alien doing. And we were told that these things should be toxic, but we can just chug them like a dew. We're doing the dew in Moon Chronicles. We feel great when we chug it. I don't know if we're the only ones who can do this. It seemed like they were saying that anyone else, it wouldn't have the same effect. Gasp! Our communications equipment came from Roswell? That advanced alien, probably technology, is what we use to communicate. So maybe this isn't earthly after all. Maybe our technology is the alien thing. Gasp! Alien save devices? How is it that our suits can interface with these things? So we're continuing on through the facility, looking for the abducted men as we fight robots. Which, you know, I guess your mileage may vary on that. I don't think robots are all that especially scary. I mean, everything we fought so far has just kind of been little pods that fly around and shoot us. Moon Chronicles seems to start out implying that it's going to be horror, but I don't know. This seems more like it's sci-fi shooting action. Not so much horror. And whatever this is, we can't seem to interact with it, at least not yet. By the way, our gun seems to have unlimited ammo, so don't worry about wasting it. We're good. I mean, I guess our gun really does need to be alien technology if it just never runs out of shots. Yep, robot sentries. We've met them. I'm glad it's telling us about this. The music composition is on par with that found in Dementium the Ward. In fact, I would have difficulty making a decision on which one has the better soundtrack so far. It's kind of a toss-up. We found a new enemy. It's another robot. Crawls at us. Kind of makes like a little sound effect as it crawls at us. It doesn't shoot or anything, just kind of crawls. I'll stop that. Alright, we found a little robot buddy. We can use our robot buddy to kind of go into these small areas and disable force fields. It can't destroy enemies, but it can stun them with its little shot there. Yeah, we'll take our little robot buddy with us. Surely it will be very handy. We did see a tunnel that was kind of like that one. A little bit back. We probably should head there. Even though I think our path takes us in a different direction, yeah. There's a force field and we could go down there. Let's head back here for right now, since we did encounter that one tunnel before we got our robot friend. Alright, here we are. Oh, secret alien artifact. We collect all of them to unlock secret missions. I don't know if those missions are story critical, or if they're just bonus missions. I never actually played the original Moon on the DS. I mean, looking at screenshots of the game, it seems that it's a lot sharper on the 3DS. The higher resolution does do it favors. I also read that the game did run very smoothly on the DS, so I assume that it's probably the same as how it runs here, which has been very smoothly. You're watching it at 30 frames a second, so you're watching video, but actually playing the game, it does run very smooth. And of course, you have more screen real estate. You have a wider screen on the 3DS than you would have on the DS. Alright, here we are back here. We have a force field, and we can see a red thing beyond it. So let's head around and see if our robot friend... Hold on. These are kind of robot versions of the leeches, I guess. Though the sound they make is not as endearing as the leeches' meow. Little gap right here for our robot. So we can't destroy enemies as this robot, but we can stun them for a little bit, at least. What's this? A second secret alien artifact. I don't know, again, what the secret levels are like. I haven't gotten to any yet. I have gotten further on in the game than this, but I have not completed episode 1 of Moon Chronicles as of yet. I think I will. It does seem... It's kind of fun. I mean, it plays well, plays smoothly. I don't know if I would really say that this is any kind of horror. And when you look at the advertising for it, it kind of implies that maybe you're getting a horror game, but I don't think I would say that's what this is. I'm gonna have to find my way around this. I don't think I'd say that's what this is. This really is more first-person sci-fi shooting. I wouldn't say that the robots are scary or anything, you know? Okay, so that's the thing that I can shoot. However, once I shoot it, there'll be a time limit before that force field goes back up, so I'm gonna go back to our guy. Head back over to that force field. And get right next to it. Game could probably use a little more variety in the music than what we've been hearing so far. And by the way, our character can be attacked while we're doing this. So we do have to be aware if anything's happening while we're funning around in our little robot buddy. Haven't really had any problems with health so far. This is the normal difficulty. Anytime I get hurt, I get health to replenish it really fast, honestly. Oh, maybe I can get a shot from there. Let's just go for it. Maybe going for it was not such a good idea. Actually, a little robot apparently can take a few shots. So yeah, even though I haven't gotten too far, the game has not shown itself to be difficult or anything so far, really. Hold on. I think we're being attacked over here. No? Subjects, you say? Involuntary subjects being experimented on? It's kind of a popular subject for Renegade Kid. They kind of like it. Lots of tunnel action, at least in this part of the game. In Episode 1 of Moon Chronicles. That is not a secret alien item. That just increases our health. It doesn't seem like there's anything else here. We found one of our comrades, and it seems that we were too late. He got into the Mountain Dew. Actually, she got into the Mountain Dew. Well, we've gone on for a little bit. It's probably just about enough to get a taste of Moon Chronicles for the 3DS. Moon Chronicles Episode 1. I keep saying Episode 1 because that's the only thing that's out right now. Episodes 2, 3, and 4 are supposed to be coming out as DLC for the game, and supposedly episodes 1, 2, 3, 4 will make up... Oh, that's a new enemy. They'll make up the remake of the original Moon. So once you complete episode 4, that is the entire original game. And apparently that is being considered to be Season 1 of Moon Chronicles. And that after that's done, then additional episodes will come out, which will continue on the Moon Chronicles story. Now, one thing I was wondering about when I looked into this game... Hold on. You might wonder why aliens would care about the legal status of these products they're creating. Who would care about the legal status? Maybe the government? When I got this game, I was wondering if maybe, just maybe, Renegade Kid, perhaps, finally, learned how to make an ending. However, knowing that there are more episodes to come of Moon Chronicles after the conclusion of the original game, kind of makes me wonder if they did another cliffhanger ending for Moon. I don't know if they did. I didn't play the game. But it seems that that's kind of a thing Renegade Kid really likes to do. Oh, one of these days they'll get it. I mean, who knows? I haven't seen the ending of this game. Maybe they made a really good ending. Maybe they figured it out. Maybe this has a really complex story that you get really into. Whoops. And has a dramatic conclusion that's satisfying? How could this be happening? It is our moon! How could this happen on our moon? And you think, wow, I am happy I have witnessed the entire story of Moon Chronicles for the 3DS. That could happen. You can't say it hasn't until you've actually seen the ending. So I have to say, as far as setting goes, well, I mean, this not alien base it's not bad in terms of setting. Oh, I got a muon pistol. It's an alien weapon. For real, alien. There are aliens here. So I have a new weapon. So yeah, this is Moon Chronicles episode... hold on. Oh, maybe we've encountered some kind of boss of some kind. It looks like our muon pistol is a more powerful single-shot weapon that maybe we don't fire so erratically. Well, this boss is bigger than the other enemies we've been fighting so far, but... I mean, I don't think, as far as bosses go, I don't think this guy has a candle on wheelchair Gatling gun guy. A mission failed. He did some kind of area of effect attack. That killed me. Well, I mean, I think that's enough for Moon Chronicles Episode 1. Don't you want to fight that boss yourself? Take him on in this epic conflict between man and machine that was totally made by an alien, just like this entire base was. I don't know. I mean, the game, like I said, the game plays well enough, runs well enough. I probably will play the rest of it. I'm just a little disappointed that it seems to not really go towards horror at all, and just seems to be all about sci-fi shooting action in a base that is totally made by aliens, you guys. They're aliens. So that's Moon Chronicles Episode 1, now available for the 3DS. If you like Dementium and Dementium 2, then you have another game that's like that to play on your 3DS.